guys, hope everyone is doing well. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. So, little update on my journey to Grandmaster. It's not going great. What can I tell you guys? Well, I realized I forgot something about playing on just one account in Master 200, 300 and plus. The fact that you probably would have to dodge a few games, and at some point I had to dodge like 3 games in a row. So I played on another account, and then I was like, well, I can just keep playing on that account because it had like the same MMR, but it was lower level, so it has more MMR variants. So I played a bit on that account, and now I'm just like kind of climbing on both accounts. I didn't play that much because Christmas happened. Just yesterday I did a really good session. And well, so far what's happening is that I'm either having really good games, or let me share my screen. Either I have really good games or really bad ones. I don't really have average ones. So let's look at that history. Int game, banger game, banger game. And this was pretty sad to lose. This was a really good session. Look at those 4 games. Int, banger, 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 int, banger. That's a like normal average game. Banger, actually, it was a perma split game. I would post it. Int, banger, and 16 minutes. So out of these 18 games that we saw, only 2 were like kind of even. And then it's either I was 1v9 or I was just completely griefing it. So, I mean, I at least I know that I can do it. I know that I can have really good performances. Now, the issue is that I'm not having them consistently. So I will work on my consistency. And in order to help me do that, well, you know, I try to have win-win situations where I create content for you guys, but I also create content and keep practicing myself. So what I'm gonna do right now, also I realized that my objective of getting back to Grandmaster is more important than many things these days. Still, I would put the content in one. I still need to post content every day. But I think I will just accept that I would take a break from Twitch. I'm having a really hard time climb whenever I'm live for obvious reasons. You know, it's a job. It's very different to just play and stream, as you can guess. So I will keep the grind off stream till the end of the season for the most part. I will still I might do some streaming, but yeah, I will play off stream, and then I will do VOD reviews of my most interesting games. That can be both interesting for you guys, but also interesting for me, as I said, to try to understand what they did well that I can replicate. And also, of course, in games where you're gonna do like if you do mistakes, you most likely do them every single game. So yeah, it helps me also do a VOD review for myself. So this game, what's the thematic? I built a 9k gold lead, as you can see in the title. In this game versus this Sion, I did the game with 9k gold difference, and the guy was not griefing, he was like playing the game, you know. So we'll see how I did that. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So what can we think about here? So Tryndamere versus Sion, I think Sion is a really good matchup. As Tryndamere, you're really happy to face him. The danger is if he gets just like, if you don't get a lead, if you don't snowball on him, he's just gonna outscale you pretty much. Like if you can buy armor before you can buy damage, basically, but you're never gonna kill him in laning phase, and just gonna scale up and out impact you later on. So but I like this matchup really much because it's not that hard to actually snowball on him. You can just dash through his Qs, you can just I mean it's Sion, you know, he's pretty vulnerable early. I'm sure you guys have seen some boss gameplay, you know. Then I see that they have Belveth, and Belveth wants to play top side most likely, but she has Asol mid and Sion top, so most likely she won't have actually prio to play off, and it shouldn't be too hard to deny her heralds. Now, oh, by the way, first important thing to learn from that video is, yeah, you don't want to leash. Most of the time you don't want to leash, guys. It's very rare that you want to leash. I would only leash whenever I know that I'm gonna just drop the push and I want to get pushed in, and I would just like last hit the first 3 melees with my E. here, like, she's asking for help, and I remember botlane said we couldn't niche, and she was, okay, well, I'll go top. And then I was like, bro, I'm not niching either. Why? Because it's Sion, and as I said, I'm going D-Blade, and I'm looking to absolutely snowball and stomp the Sion. It's not gonna happen if I'm late on my lane, you know? So yeah, like, don't let the junglers impact you. If you think it's better to go to your lane, and it's gonna be better 90-95% of the time, you just don't leash them. Okay, well, not sure what I was talking about, by the way. So yeah, Belveth, then mid we have scaling matchups. Most likely they're just gonna trade waves, but Anivia went Ignite, so we can expect some pressure from Anivia before Aesol has scaled up. And then bot lane, Ezreal Thresh versus Janna Jinx. Well, they are both looking to scale, and they both look pretty safe. I don't think it's gonna be easy for Thresh to hit anything on Janna nor Jinx. So yeah, I think we're chilling bot, we're chilling mid. If we just play the scaling, they probably, it might be a bit easier to play for them, but that's not what we want to play for. I'm just gonna try to storm my top side. That's what I'm playing for, and hopefully mid can get a lead with this Ignite def. Okay, so yeah, for example, like if he starts Q, basically, like, he can start Q, W, or E. Okay, well, I didn't remember that. But yeah, he can start Q, W, or E, and you can just, you know, like, play it the same way, regardless of what ability he started with. I think little tricks that you can use. Yeah, see how I walked backwards first before flashing in? This way he thinks that you're dropping it, and he can just back and TP, and then you flash back in. The step back was pretty important here. So now I'm gonna look to, of course, the wave is pushing, and that was a big hit. Now I'm like, well, I could try to go for a slow push, but I just want to base and spend my gold. So we're gonna see what wave I end up crashing. Yes, I can crash it on this wave. It's really fine for me to trade HP here, because what am I gonna do next? I'm gonna base. So it doesn't really matter. Well, I did not base actually. Oh yeah, because I didn't manage to crash the wave correctly. Did he hold that? Okay, well, I guess I should have stayed with that wave. But I mean, it's pretty bad for him though to hold that, because yes, he's holding it, but at what cost, you know? He's very low in HP now. That he didn't hit. He's very low in HP. I know that Belveth is bot, and he doesn't have TP anymore. So now I think I'm kind of between, okay, should I push and pressure to dive the guy, or should I just let it bounce to me? Getting hit by those Qs. I mean, I don't remember what happened here, so I'm legit. Let's go, good job, past me. Nah, but it was really bad. What was really bad is here, like, I needed to commit. So I've been having an issue recently. I've been watching some Ule gameplay, and Ule, he, like, I don't know, he perma pushes even into like Cassante matchups, etc. The way he wins them, it's not like he doesn't let the wave push to him and then he goes for an all-in. Is he perma pushes the wave, so he perma has a level up advantage, and then he pokes under turret with auto E out, basically. And I'm like, okay, I can see why it's good. You have perma prio, you can perma move. You can try to bring the jungler, enemy jungler, not your jungler actually, enemy jungler topside and survive ganks and make them waste time. You create the CS lead and shit. But, I mean, here if I just let him push, it's a free kill once he's here. And if I perma push, he can just, like, stay alive and grab this golden experience. So I'm not too sure. So I was trying these days to just like shove more, just in order to see like, okay, well, in what situations does that put me? Do I think that it's better or not? And here, like, yeah, so I was hesitant between my years of just letting the wave bounce back to me and play off that, or just like the Okay, ends up killing me though, but the wave is really good. Or the high-low ID of many players, actually. If you look at Tryndamere, he pushes the wave very often. If you look at Ule, it's the same. So yeah, it was kind of in between. Anyway, this is still really good. It's Sion with 8 CS, we're 8 CS to 9 at 4 minutes almost. But this wave is pushing to me, I will get way more experience, and we can consider it a gold reset. So now I have a bit of time. I think I was looking to cover that mid, because Jada is moving, but I don't think much is gonna happen. So far we're 400 gold up, so we're still 8.6k gold. Up to go before the end of the game. Let's see where we get them. I don't think there's any chance for me to actually hold that freeze. So usually I don't really like to go tier 2 boots versus Sion first. I like to have some AD and a bit of mobility, but I mean I think I had the perfect gold for it. If I had 1300, maybe I would go Noon Quiver. If I had 1100 and I was like, well, you know, I would just pay my boot stacks. Okay, well, I'm not pinging that Sion is missing, because what is level 4 Sion gonna do? Oh, by the way, look at what Jinx is doing. Jinx got killed with Janna, and she was like, come back bot or I will roam. And Janna was like, well, roam. And then Jinx started roaming. But really good like thing on Anivia is, instead of just getting tilted and be like, fuck this ADC, AD gap, etc. Yeah, exactly. Like, what is Sion gonna do? She just goes bot. It's okay. Well, at least the guy is playing, you know. At least Jinx is playing. And I would just let her mid, and I would go bot and try to fix that wave. And that was really good by my Anivia. Okay, so here I decided to build a slow push. We're gonna show the objective timers. So like the ideal play would be if I can look for a dive whenever the wave is crashing, and this is perfect for me. Even if we don't kill him here, we end up killing him here actually. But even if we didn't kill him, just going for a really big trade, so by the time this big wave is crashing, I can actually dive him. But we end up just killing him with Janna. So we're gonna crash this wave. Go for plates. I'd say proxy one. Looking back at it, I'd say proxy, yeah, get the plating, proxy the next one to have really good tempo. Or even try to prevent Sion access to the lane. Oh, I didn't do that right. Am I still going for it? Okay, really nice to just keep walking there, not get in the queue. And we end up dying. Yeah, the biggest mistake, so 2 mistakes here. The first one was just like not to walk further. My goal is to prevent him access from the lane, so I should not be standing here. I should be standing around here. So I would start my trade, instead of starting here, I would start here, and then I would have more time to just kill him and not die. And then another mistake, which is just like pure execution. Look at my ult. Look at my ult. I should eat that last turret shot. I could eat that last turret shot and then E out. I was just like on the spot. I was just too aware of my ult timer and was like, maybe if I E out, I'm fine. And it ends up being pretty, yeah, but yeah, it's pretty close, but still it's bad. Like, I should just eat that last turret shot. Like, I should never die from that. Yeah, I was pretty mad at myself at this point. Okay, well, let's call it the gold reset. We're 1k gold up now. And well, Anivia and Diana managed to finally crash that wave and actually get some kills of that. Really good job. And Jinx is now my mid laner. Well, oopsie. But I mean, he just used ult for nothing. I can just press Qs. Now we went Noon Quiver, and there is gonna be a Herald on the map in 43 seconds. So now I kinda wanna build a slow push, kinda like what I did before, but I wanna make sure that by the time Herald has spawned, well, I have the prio again. Yeah, I think it's fine. So that's the idea. So I don't wanna, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to just like last hit those minions, because now Herald is gonna spawn in 20, and if I go for slow push, I won't have Prio by the time Herald is spawning. So now I'm using my Noon Quiver and I'm actually pushing the wave, getting Prio back. And if this wave freezes, it is what it is, you know. Okay, well, I guess Diana is not in position yet. Am I not pinging Janna back? I should ping Janna back. Yeah, the play is not to dive Sion here. I think I would just crash this, and I should go on Herald. I should not look to dive this guy. I mean, where's Belvet though? Okay, can avoid reviewing myself. Yeah, I had 0 info on Belvet. What if she just counter ganks here? I guess we still trade kill. I mean, not even. No, that was really bad. Yeah, looking back at it, I should not go for the dive. Of course, it works and you could be result oriented and be like, that was a good play. But now I'm doing nothing for this. Like, look at Sion's impact and my impact for this Herald. It's exactly the same. Like, the only reason we get this is Janna diff. It's not me diff. So yeah, not happy of that one. Even if, again, like, you could look at it and be like, yeah, with Ovim, it's really good tonight, but I don't think it is good. Okay, going back to lane, we have Kraken now. Yeah, I don't think I need straight first into Sion. Like, it's not like I need some extra stickiness. It's very easy to keep hitting. What I need is DPS. So now I might look to just play for plates, have Demolish. I go Demolish into Sion. I know that Belvet is bot. Or I could look to Crash Waves and take camps in between. Oh yeah. Here I was like, do the... I never do that usually, but I was like, do the bronze traps actually work? Like, you just walk out of vision on such a random timer, because here, like, I literally have nothing to do. And then they would just walk up like nothing happened. And well, I guess it works. Okay, no. Yeah, it does. So now I get a guaranteed W. And most likely I'm not gonna kill him, but yeah, I get his ult for free basically. Just because I waited 5 seconds in the bush. So if it works at 200 LP, guys, this place can work in your elo, I'm sure. Can I unzoom a bit? I need to... Yeah, maybe it's better. So let's see, how do I approach that dive? No Q now. I knew that Belvet was bot. Okay. Well, I know he just used Q. I'm a Kraken, he doesn't have ulti. Nice range. Yeah, that's easy. Nice. I want to say I knew Belvet was bot. Like, she was bot not too long ago, so it's most likely that if she was coming top, she would be a bit late there. Okay, let's see, gold diff. 2k gold diff. Still 7k to go. Well, that's an easy one. I don't know what happened with my auto here, by the way. Boom, boom. I don't know. Like, I think, yeah, another auto could have went off if I just actually didn't kite. Belvet is probably the kind of champion where you don't want to kite too much against her. Kind of like Aurelia, like Zed, champions that have a lot of mobility. So your champion actually instantly follows them. Yeah, I was gonna say dash in. Okay, well now I think that he has enough armor not to die straight up from a dive. Unless I have a bit of setup, or I can like poke him down a bit or take his ult like I did before, you know. So now I think it's gonna be most likely shoving waves into taking something. Oh, I'm trying the trap again. Well, I guess Sion players are all the same, man. What can I say? I didn't get my E here. Now we can look to dive. I mean, he's gonna clear those minions though. I think probably proxy next wave. E here, proxy. Because I have Janna, and then look to do something on the map. It's 2 minutes for Drake. I mean, you cannot just stop me. Yeah. I don't know why he tried to stop my proxy. That was really not the play. Like, he should be just happy of my proxy trading waves at least, and then... Because now I'm forced to make something happen in between the waves to get more than him, and keep snowballing my lead, where he could just, you know, keep getting waves. So now, get this... Do I go for Gromp? I still don't have info on Belvets. That's probably why I'm being a bit cautious. Damage proc. See Belvet now. I do decide to go for the turret, most likely because we're pre 14 minutes. And yeah, this is an extra 125 golds that I can get. Up, and I saw everyone on the map. And now I clear this, and now we're up 3.4k gold. Nice. 5 to go. Okay, well, most likely I'm gonna play for this Drake, right? Now I'm really strong, and that's the whole point of Trappist coaching. The fact that I don't just go on side here. I have 2 items. I don't have my sums though, but I would have my ult for Drake. And this one is really tough because I really don't want him to just like push out for free. But it's, I mean, it's a Sion, so I'm fine with it. Whenever I'm facing Jax or Fiora, it feels really bad for me like to just drop that much. I think here I was fine dropping it because I was like, Jinx is pretty much useless at this point. She has tier 1 boots and Kraken, that's it. So I was like, if someone has to go there, like she can go there if we need to defend at some point. But yeah, at this point I have 2 items. A bit. Oh, by the way, look at what Diana just did. Yeah, she's gonna do it again. This guy didn't learn. Oh yeah, I think I pushed that pretty poorly. So what happened here is Janna got caught, and as I said, Jinx is pretty useless. So now we have no Janna, no Jinx, and I'm looking to make something happen. When there's nothing to make happen, I should have just like realized that, okay, that's not the play. And that's why I'm grouping also, because I need to learn to just react to these situations better and understand like what's the role, when it's winning, when it's losing, etc. And here I remember on the spot being like, man, if I just went by my original gameplay, I would have pushed out this wave, soloed Herald, we wouldn't have lost Drake, and then I would have put Herald mid and went for 2 turrets. But that's not what we're playing for. That is not what we're playing for. So I think I can afford to... And actually got the Drake. I was gonna say I can afford to go back there. No, I was moving towards bot, but the objective is Herald. So this time I think I will use the fact that we kill Bavas just to clear that mid wave and go Herald. Okay, this is way much simpler, of course. Yeah, I think pretty much I should have realized once Diana ult, yeah, you had no Diana ult, Janna is dead, and I consider Jinx being useless, and I have no sums, like, play is just over, we just try to defend the Drake. And that was it. Okay, so now we're moving on to bot lane. We're gonna face Asol, so... Asol, I think I'm just checking if he has Zonias or not. If he doesn't, I can afford to just... I mean, I kinda need everything to be able to stick on him. But yeah, here I'm not actually killing him for him. I'm killing him because I want to pressure tier 2 bots. Because if I kill him, like, I use Flash Ghost for... what's it called? For 300 gold, it's not that worth it. But here, Nash is gonna spawn in 3 minutes, so it's fine using my Ghost. I would have my Ghost back for Nash. And also, if I kill him, I can threaten to take this, which is like more than 1k gold for Flash and Ghost and ult, which is worth it, pretty much. So, boom, getting the turret. Let's go and finish off the Thresh, and then probably just run away. Really good. So yeah, if I didn't have Herald, I don't think I would have went for Asol here. I mean, maybe because still, like, I could look to take the turret even without Heralds. Okay, so we are working on the Hull Breaker third item because I figured that you can still use Hull Breaker actually in team fights if you play them in a certain way, and also like I'm laning quite a bit. Here I did that on purpose. I let the minions kill the turret so they don't get the gold from it. Something that's very overlooked, but it's like 300 gold. It's basically a kill denied. Looking for camps whenever I can. And now we're gonna play for... Well, there's gonna be Drake and Nash around the same time, so I think I want to be as strong as possible for these. I am not too far from Hullbreaker. I'm not too far from Hullbreaker. I think it's 1200 golds, so hopefully I would just get the gold for Hullbreaker, buy my Hullbreaker, and be there for Drake. Yeah, look at that, she did it again. That's when I allow myself to actually like ping the guy. I pinged him once, okay. I pinged him once only, but I was like, bro, like, this just happened. Now we're doing it again. Are we just gonna throw our ultimates every time before an objective for, like, nothing? It's whatever. Okay. Do I look for my base now? Okay, finally. Might be a bit late. But yeah, now I have my Hullbreaker and I'm really strong, and I'm on the map for the objectives. Jinx, stop. Wait, oopsie, doopsie. Okay. So let's see. I put myself in that bush, which is probably not the smartest idea. I'm always in vision. I think probably that I should look to push out that and be standing here, around here, and wait for something to happen. And like I need to go for a flank. Like that's not the position I want to have, especially if I have Hullbreaker. Like here I'm just playing Aram, and I don't think Aram is the play with my champ. Now I'm just there, you know. Diana died from God knows what. I think we can still defend that. We're still pretty strong. And they lost a bit of HP. Okay. Let's unzoom a bit. See what happens. Going for Ez, but then end up getting A soul. Missed that E, but I think it was fine. That's a mistake that I do also often. Like A soul is out, and I think my play is now to keep playing with my team. It's not to chase the A soul. He's out already. Even if you can base TP, like it's actually really good that I missed that E. That was a big mistake. Now I'm late to Eon Belveth. Now we can kill them and threaten Nash probably. Yep, killed them. I'll just go Nash. Ah, I thought this was a good fight, but it wasn't. Look at Diana! Look at them! They're chasing the Thresh forever, and I think we actually end up not getting the Nash because of that. Okay, now we do get it, but it's close. This was so stupid. What am I doing here? Okay, this was even stupider. Yeah, it's really good that I do these VOD reviews, because of course, like, there's a lot of good things that I do and that you can learn from, but there's also a lot of bad things. What is it that I'm doing here? Because we spent so much time chasing Thresh, now we have nothing. Like, the play is just to E out here, take the plant base. That's it, and that's what I should be pinging. What is this dash? And then I flash as well? Oi, oi, oi. This is so bad. This is so bad. Okay. Well, it's good that I see it at least. Let's see the gold diff. Okay, we're at 5k gold diff, still 4k to go. Let's see. Now it's gonna go faster. We're getting towards the end of the game. So I was looking to push bot, but then I see something is happening and I know that I'm pretty strong. But I also realized that we don't want to commit to a fight. I'm just want to kind of be there in case something bad happens. And now I can push my side when my team has grouped up. Don't really like that Janna is here. I think I will ping my hull breaker. Yeah, I was pinging it. Yeah, again, that's not really how I want to take fights. I'm not the front line. I should be flanking or just split pushing. Or split push into flank, which is the best. I see that they commit mid. And I have hull breaker and demolish proc, so as much as Frappy told me to take every fight to keep learning, I mean, this is just very tempting. And now I can start moving. Try to cut Ezreal's way. I mean, I don't know why Janet took aggro though. Okay. Now most likely I'm just gonna play for T3 mid. I don't know if it's better zoomed in or zoomed out. Wait, what was that ultimate? What am I ulting? Yeah, I don't know if you guys like it better if I'm zoomed out like this or more zoomed in. I ulted here. What did they ult? I guess I was fingered or something. Okay, but they're still all dead. Just ASOL in 5, so I guess we still get double inhib. There's Drake in 47. There's an Ashe in 230. So Drake is soul, so we want to deny that. So let's see how I play for soul. So most likely we just want to run here. I don't want to get baited by anything. I don't think I should take this camp. Cost me too much time. Because now, because I took the camp, I'm gonna be there a bit late for Drake. What did we buy? PT. And then we're working on Borg. And yeah, Drake is up, and that's where I am because I went for the camp. Okay, well that's another mistake. But that's a way better angle though. That's why like being late with Tryndamere is actually fine. Because being late can like, often means like having a good angle and also coming whenever enemy would have spent their cooldowns. But here I also see an opportunity, like Ezreal cannot stop me. So I'm just running at him, you know. So I'm just running at him. Now I think I realized that they're all basing, so I'm playing for triple inhib rather than just end, because it's, well, ASOL. Can defend pretty easily. And now we should be looking to, yeah, I was gonna say send my team top and me mid. And try to play slowly but surely for a triple inhib. Bava's pushing bot. Which is in a fine line between being a really good play and a really int play. Pretty fine line. I think she could have kept pushing actually. Just because they have ASOL. And here look at me, like, why are we not pushing that? Yeah, I'm the one pinging. That's the whole play. Like, the goal for me is to pin 2 people here because one cannot defend on me. And I can pin 2 people to just like defend Nexus. And then my team can contest this 5v3. And then we can, and then I can just move to them. Make something happen. Yeah, exactly. See Ez and ASOL. Or at least if it's only ASOL, it's good enough because ASOL is their D push. And now it's ASOL ult. And now, yeah, exactly. I go from there to top. Like that's the whole plan. That's pretty simple. Okay. Well, we end up getting what I wanted to play for, which is triple inhib. I don't think we end the game off that because against Aurelian Soul, again, you can just depush that. So I would say base. Again, I don't think this camp is worth it unless it gives me the gold for something. Okay, well, okay, it gave me the gold for something, but you get the ID. What did I see? Well, I'm just really strong here. I'm full stuff. And by the way, I am 8k gold up on Sion. So we're getting to the end of it. Yeah, I'm really strong. Our Belvet is dead. And yeah. I could have looked to just keep pushing. But here I'm like, this is a guaranteed angle. Now I have a Regan angle. That's how you want to take fights as Tryndamere. You want to flank those. Yeah, I need to be looking for more flank positions. And still I would go for the Nexus. You saw me hesitate a bit. Okay. Well, that was a pretty good one. I'm still happy because, yeah, as I said, like, there is pretty of good things that I can keep and you can keep as well on your side and try to implement in your games, but also some pretty bad things that I need to work on. Basically getting better positions to get into fights, also playing my tempo better for objectives, like not getting that extra camp, and I'd say... I mean, those were like the two biggest mistakes that I did. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind for today's session. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. So, yeah, if you did, feel free to drop a like, a comment, a subscription if you haven't already. I also have my Discord server now. If you wanna ask directly questions there, well, you can join it. The link is in the description. So next video is gonna be tomorrow. Well, until tomorrow, guys, take care of yourselves. Good luck and have fun game in real life, and I will see you next time. Peace, bye bye. Much love, guys. Bye bye.